Welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles, My Life as a Darklord. There's a reason I don't say the full title every time, it's a bit of a mouthful. I'd just like to point out on this level we have 14 ranged enemies and 2 mages. So I think it's time to upgrade our goblins to level 3 and then we'll get this level started. I'm probably not going to show too much of this level. I have a fairly simple strategy for beating it, so I'll just show you that. Build up poison harps, because poison harps will take care of the 2 mages which come along, and it doesn't really hurt to poison people. Well, it doesn't hurt you to poison people anyway. It hurts them, but that's kind of the point. Put 2 goblins on each floor, and then boost them up to level 3. Now, you are going to need to replace the floor because on this level they throw an absolute ton of thieves at you. They attack the artifacts, and even though poison harps don't take too much damage from thieves, they get worn down over the level. That's why I'm saying only build 2 goblins on the floor, because if you build more than 2 goblins, they're going to die when the floor gets destroyed, so there's really not too much point. Yeah, I think that's about all I really need to show you, so I will be back when the level is completed. Actually, all that's left to say is make sure you replace the floors, and when you've got a spare, what is it going to be, about 170-ish, you can build another floor, and you're going to want to do that as much as you can. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay, I'll be back when the level's complete. Okay, I'm back, the level's completed, and we've unlocked the arrow scroll. I'm not sure if you can really hear me over this really loud exit music, but there's an important thing to point out about the arrow scroll, because I didn't realise this the first time you're playing the game. If you look on items and arrow scroll, it says light generic damage to all enemies, brackets, 1 use. It's not 1 use, it's 1 use per level. It's quite a big difference. For some reason they decide not to say. Okay, leveling our goblins up again, because if you look at this level, we've got 11 ranged and 5 magic. So again, we're quite heavy on the ranged. And it's best to build your opponent's weaknesses. But despite the fairly similar enemy types that are coming, you can't really build the same way for this level. And that's why I wanted to upgrade the goblins to level 4, because it makes a big difference. So just quickly build some dark dresses. Again, we've got a lot of thieves coming along. So dark dresses are the toughest things, toughest artifacts in the game. So the thieves don't destroy them so easily. Level 2 thieves will die to 2 level 4 goblins. The first floor's only got a level 4 and a level 3, so I don't think it will actually kill the thief. But that's why I built it on the bottom floor rather than the top floor. So in this level you want to upgrade from the top. And as soon as you can, not use item, power up. Put that goblin up to level 4. And select the right menu, put another couple of goblins up top. Fully upgrade them if you're doing properly. Okay. There are a few more mages on this level, and they're actually at a decent level this time. So you are going to want a few ranged things. But again, it's a case of waiting for the mages to come, then building the counter, rather than building the counter ahead of time. Because level 4 goblins are pretty indiscriminate about what they're going to hurt. They're fairly powerful creatures in general, so even against mages, they're on dark dresser floor, so they won't take too much damage, and they're going to deal a reasonable amount of damage, not a lot, but 14 damage against a mage, that's quite good for melee. What I'll do though is, as a backup, build a poison harp at the top and fill it with ranged. Scorpions go up to level 2, and that should do okay. This mage is moving up, so the thieves are going to get stuck with the goblins. I'm not sure why they leapfrog, but fortunately they do, because that leaves both these floors free for the thieves. It means the thieves will be going to every floor, and all it means mage-wise is you're going to skip straight to that floor of certain death, which I just built. I really don't mind mages going to certain death. So, in case you haven't noticed, I'm a bit happier today. The reason for that is I've had chocolate. Simple as that. I finally went, I bought some chocolate, really, really cheap chocolate. Well, it's Asda stuff, so I'm not even sure if it's chocolate. It's probably never seen a cocoa bean in its life. But it's brown and it tastes like, kind of tastes like chocolate. Maybe it's a distant cousin to chocolate. Yeah, probably twice removed. But still, it does the job. It stops me from craving chocolate because I've had chocolate, so that's fine. I'm happy. I'm on a sugar rush. Everything's good. I've got a couple of mages coming in. Let's build another one of these floors. Probably completely unnecessary, but hey. I'm a generous Darklord, you see. If the enemy comes and decides they want an extra floor where they can get themselves killed, who am I to deny them? I'm only really placing floors now because I've got the spare NP. Yeah, let's put a few more goblins in. Power them up. And I might as well, since I haven't shown you yet, show you what the arrow scroll does. I'll just wait for these thieves to get onto the tower. And then we'll use it. Use item, arrow scroll. I'm not sure why the scroll bounces. Have you tried throwing paper at the floor? It doesn't really bounce, but fine. It's a magic scroll. It's probably got magical bounciness. So, yeah, the arrow scroll does 15 damage to everything on your tower. It's generic damage, so it does the same damage to every type of creature. It's quite useful if the enemies are getting a bit further up your tower than you want them to. Because sometimes that 15 damage takes out something on the floor gets cleared up and is free for the enemies to get onto. It can save you, often it doesn't, but it's useful to know you can use it every battle, because if you weren't told that, then you might think you can literally only use it once. And we unlocked the Evil Puppet Show, which is probably one of my favourite floors, because it's just so damn cheap. Okay, we're running on the time limit, so I will say goodbye for now, and I'll see you next time, where we will take on the boss of the second chapter. I'm Leanna, thanks for watching, goodbye.